Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. Today we're going to go over the fastest way to gain XP and coin in Mortal Kombat 1. I've been seeing a lot of videos of people trying to explain this method, but some of the information is a little inaccurate. So I'm going to give you guys the 100% facts. You guys can check some of my older videos where I'm XP farming, and you can see I've been using this method. This is just the first video where I've actually broken it down and explained to you guys this farming method. Okay, so first of all, what you guys want to do, now there's people online that are saying that this relic is useless and that it only gives you Alliance XP, which is not true. Because if you read it specifically, it says right there, not junk, it's a common gear. Requirements, your invasion level 1, and the enchantments, it says XP, 15% increased XP gain. It doesn't say increased Alliance XP gain only. It says increased XP gain. So that means your profile XP, which caps at 100, your fighter characters mastery XP, which caps at 35, and your cameo characters XP, which maxes out at 15. Now I've been using this since, I pre-ordered the game, so I had it about 4 or 5 days early before global release, so a lot of my characters are almost pretty much maxed out, but I've been doing this method. And like I said, you guys can go back to some of my older videos where I'm XP grinding levels with characters, and you can see that this is, I explain this stuff while I'm XP grinding, but like I said, this is my first time just breaking it down, giving you guys a better understanding of it. So you want to have this equipped, okay? You want to have this equipped so it could max out your Alliance level XP. As you can see, the max is level 30. And then your cameo characters, the same. It will max them out very, very quickly. So now, here I'm going to give you a breakdown on the masteries. As you can see, Darius, Striker, Scorpion, Serena, Cyrax, Sub-Zero, Kung Lao, Kano, Shujinko. They're all rank 15, and I'm working currently on Sonya. She's on 10. Everyone else, as you can see, is still rank 0, rank 2, 3, So that's what we're doing with the cameos. Now with the fighter characters, as you can see as well, I have a lot of these already maxed out. Like, I haven't messed with any of these characters over here, so all of them are still rank 1. But now all the rest of these characters, as you can see, Reptile, I got them to 10. Sub-Zero's maxed out. Scorpion's maxed out. Smoke's maxed out. Rain's at 10. Tanya's at 10. Melina's maxed out. Katana's maxed out. Shang Tsung's at 30. General Shao Kahn and Sindel are still 1. But, Reiko's I'm working on now, rank 7. Raiden's 10. Liu Kang's 12. Johnny Cage is 10. And Kung Lao is 10. So this is going to be the quickest and easiest way for you to do some farming. Now, where I go, it doesn't matter which map you want to choose. It's up to you. You can go anywhere that you want. The whole point is that you want to try to do it as quickly as possible. So you want to go to one of the earlier maps, because the levels of those characters that you're going to be fighting are super low. So I go right here to the Fengjiang village. Now, in the Fengjiang village, like I said, as long as you find any map where any fight where it gives you an endurance, or there's one on here called triple threat where it gives you 3 enemies and it's a level 1, you go ahead and do that. Now, if you've already placed stat points into your character like this, you don't have any stat points to place anywhere else, what you want to do for the purposes of grinding and getting these levels quick, you want to go to the Mesa, and then you want to go to the Wuxi Academy. Now, at the Wuxi Academy, you can actually, buy, these consumables to raise up your Alliance Invasion XP, but these 3 consumables literally only apply to Invasion's XP. That's why it specifies Invasion's XP. And that relic, like a lot of people are out there on social media and on YouTube and all these videos online talking about that the relic, not junk, only affects your Invasion's XP. But as you can see, this says Invasion's XP, Invasion's level. But as you can see back here, the relic, it does not say invasions XP. It says 15% increased XP gain. So that's for everything. So just gonna go ahead and, give you guys some facts, because like I said, a lot of people online are saying that only applies for Alliance XP, and that's not true. Now, what you want to do, if you've already used your stat points, you want to use this. Okay, the white Anenra core. It refunds all of your stat points. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go ahead and activate this, and then your stat points up here. I'll do it for the purposes of this video. So we're going to go ahead and reclaim all of our stat points. As you can see, I got 145 now. And now to make this easier, just for farming methods, you want to max it all out onto attack. Put all of your stat points into attack. Because what this is going to do, it's going to basically make you one tap everybody. And because these characters and these opponents that you're going to be fighting right now to get your farming done are so low level, all you're going to do is just want to uppercut them and get it done, and that's it. So you want to go to the Fengjiang village. And like I said, any of these 3-level endurance matches you can go to. I like doing this one. Now, what you're going to want to do is, 1, you want to get a flawless. A flawless is going to give you the max amount of points. And 2, you want to get a brutality. You do not want to get a fatality, because a brutality gives you more XP than a fatality does. If you cannot do a fatality, if you cannot do a brutality, then go ahead and get that fatality so you can get some points better than none. But ultimately, you want to get a flawless. Now, you will still gain points even if you do not get a flawless. Just do not get hit more than 3 times. Now if a combo string, that counts as one hit. So you don't want to get hit more than 3 times, because I'll show you the breakdown at the end why you don't want to get hit more than 3 times. So all we're going to do here, and as you can see, all finishers, they get the classic, brutality of the uppercut. So that's what we're going to do and get that brutality at the end, and I'm going to break it down and show you guys the XP gain, and then I'm going to get hit and then show you guys the XP gain so you guys can see, how much you're losing, and I'll do fatality so you can see how much more XP you're gaining from a brutality versus a fatality. Now I got hit once right there. So at the end right here, this is what you're gonna see. If you get a brutality at the end and you get a flawless, when you look at your XP breakdown, there's gonna be 3 categories. You're gonna have profile, fighter, and cameo. Majority of this is gonna go to your fighter, and then the rest, and then it goes to your profile, and the least amount will go to your cameo. So what you're gonna do with this XP breakdown now, because I got hit once, my profile should get 450, but I got hit once, so you divide that by a third. Divide 3 into 450, whatever that number comes out to, that's how much you're gonna be losing every time you get hit. So I got hit once, so instead of getting the 450 on other where it says profile, I got 300. If I would have got hit a second time, it would have gone down to 150. If I would have got hit a third time, it wouldn't have showed nothing there. And then for the fighter, 470 is what I get, because again, I got hit that one time. You're supposed to get 705. That's the total for the fighter, 705. Divide that by 3, that breaks it down. 470, a third of that added on, it'll come out to 705. And the same applies with cameo. The cameo, the max when you get perfect, flawless, and everything and brutality, it's 195. Now I got hit once, so I lost 65. If I would have got hit again, I would have lost another 65, and that would have put me at 65. And if I would have got hit again, it would say 0 there. And I'll show you guys the breakdown right now. I'll get hit twice, and then I'll get hit no times, and you guys can see what I'm talking about. But ultimately, that's all you want to do is put all your damage into attack, uppercuts to get a flawless, and brutality. Has to be a brutality. Fatalities will give you less points. Now that block, that is considered you taking damage. So you want to try to do a flawless block. That's what you want to try to do.
Fatality. Reiko wins.
And the same here. I got hit, and look, I got hit twice. And look how my again, like I said, a third. The profile went down to 150 when the last fight it was 300. The fighter went down to 235, where last time it was 70. And then, like I mentioned, the cameo, it's 65 now. I got hit twice, where before it was 130. So that's the whole point of this grinding. You want to get a flawless and you want to get a brutality. That's going to give you the max amount of points.
Fight!
Now here I'm going to show you how much you get when you do a fatality versus a brutality. But it's less points.
Fatality. Reiko wins.
And there you have it with the finishers. With the fatality, you get 60 on profile, 95 on brutality, and 25 on cameo. Remember that. That's for a fatality. 60, 95, 25.
Fight!
Now remember, it was 60, 95, 25 for the fatality in the finishers. Now watch how much more you get from brutality. 120, 190, 55. So as you can see, doing brutalities gets you way more than fatality. So again, there's videos out there telling you to do a brutality or a fatality. And yeah, you can, because that's going to give you some points better than nothing. But what you really want is a flawless, and you want brutality. That's it. Flawless and brutality. Flawless and brutality all day. Now, let's remove this relic and see what happens. And see how much our XP changes. And this will prove that it does not just affect Alliance XP.
Fight! Brutality. Reiko wins.
And there you have it. I hope this video was a little bit more helpful and giving you a little bit more accurate information. So yeah, that's all you got to do, and just keep farming and just keep doing this over and over again. It's a little boring and mundane, but that's the quickest way to get your XP levels up and to get your coin up. So if you have any comments, or if there's anything else that you guys would like to see, let me know, and we'll see you next time. So remember, like and subscribe. Catch you later.